Okay, let me start by thanking all the people associated with the university who reached out to me yesterday in support. I appreciate all their well wishes, that's for sure, and certainly all the kind words spoken by the New Jersey high school coaches yesterday in the media. I appreciate their support. I've known them for a long time. They know what I stand for. They know what this program is about. So I appreciate them weighing in. And one announcement to make that I'm really excited about. Najee Clayton reported to training camp today. We're really excited to get him out here running around tomorrow and acclimate him to the program. Questions?
How was the focus of the team today after the news yesterday?
Thought it was excellent. Yeah, I thought the team came out and worked today. Morning practice on the turf. No hitting today. We'll get back to that tomorrow. But I'm very pleased with the focus.
Kyle, there was a report last night from ESPN's Joe Shiad that confirmed there was an email and that your intent was to see what Nadir could do to improve his grade, not to change the grade. Can you confirm that for us at all?
I really have to be respectful to the university process at this point. I'm confident that this will be resolved shortly, but above and beyond that, I just need to be respectful to the university's process.
Kyle, we've been covering you for 4 years. I don't think any of us knew that you actually taught on campus. What do you teach? What courses?
I've taught multiple courses in leadership. I taught a graduate level business course last year in a class David Maluski was attending. That was a great experience. It was in supply chain management. So I've had the opportunity to do it really every semester since becoming the head coach. Something I enjoy. I enjoyed my 4 years in the classroom when I was teaching high school, and I've always enjoyed being back on campus and in the classroom as well.
Coach, did you have a concern this morning on how your team was going to react to the outside stuff?
I did not. We have a very strong-willed team. I think we've got good leadership on the team. They were locked in. You can usually tell when you get to the morning meeting if everybody's locked in or not. And I felt like they were really locked in this morning, and I'm excited about how they ran around today.
What's left to accomplish for choosing camp?
Well, we've got 2 more days before we get a break, before we get to game week, and really those days will be about game plan. We'll start installing the game plan. We won't be entirely game plan oriented in the practices. We've still got a couple end of game situations we're going to hit on, but we'll start some advanced game prep in the next 2 days.
Kyle, how do you handle the quarterback reps in the next week and a half?
Well, that's a fair question. Hayden Reddy's going to be the starter of the game, so we got to make sure that he gets enough that he could be effective. But Chris has had a great training camp, so he'll continue to get reps as well.
Do you have to get Gio a few more just for the first half potentially?
Gio's been getting more and more reps. We've worked him in a little bit more in the last couple days. We'll continue to do that. Even when you have what would people consider a normal quarterback situation, there's genuinely not a lot of reps for that second, and it's usually none for the third. So those things are tough. But with what little Gio's had, I'm pleased with how he's responded on the field.
Kyle, is there a point at which, obviously Darius has been on the injury report limited all camp, is there a point at which that becomes a concern or a reality of him missing some game time?
There would be a point, but I think we're well away from that point right now.
How's JPO done in his place?
Very well. One of the guys who's had one of the better training camps in our program. Julian has really stepped up for us. You can see the experience of last year has really helped him, and again, like a lot of guys, what we have is a more explosive version of what he's been.
Kyle, yesterday you had said no one in the university had contacted you in regards to the investigation. Is that still the case?
Well, to clarify my statement yesterday, I was contacted by the university, but I was unaware as to what the contact was for.
Okay.
So that's why I had to answer the question the way I did. Now I'm aware of what the contact was for, so yes, I've been contacted by the university.
Can you specify who contacted you?
I would let the university comment on that. I don't think that's for me to comment on.
Coach, how much do you rely on your seniors to kind of buck up the younger players after like the 4 years that this university has been through with some of the controversies surrounding the athletics?
The players in their 4th and 5th year, not just the seniors, but the guys in redshirt juniors. Regardless of the situation, those are the players that you rely on to lead the football team, to put their arm around a younger guy and say, hey, this is where this football team is going, remain focused, go out to practice today, be 1-0 in practice today. That's the message. We came out here today to be 1-0 in practice. We know the games are coming pretty quickly here, but the only thing we can control right now is practice. Now practice is over, so we've got to control the recovery.
Secondary coming in.
Good, I'm pleased. Here's what I'm most pleased with in the secondary. It is their physicalness in the run game. That is critical to the way we play defense. Those corners and safeties have to be involved in the run fits, and I've been very pleased with the physicality of that group as a whole.
Kyle, do you see any of the position battles being decided over the next couple of days? Left guard, middle linebacker, free safety, anything like that?
I think as we get closer to game week, we're certainly going to have to decide how we're going to dole out the reps at all those positions. I do still believe we'll play more than 5 offensive linemen in the games, but the starters have to get starters reps, and I think by the time we come out and practice on Tuesday, or Monday I should say, we'll be ready to do that.
Who will be next up at Peru spot?
It could be Andre Patton, Could be Colton Agadosi, although he's got to get a little bit better right now. I think you guys know that. I'm excited about the way Janarius is playing. We've got some people that can go there.
Thanks so much.